Brethren, why is all the rum gone? Welcome back, my brethren. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am not doing so fantastic, because all the rum is gone, which is unfortunate. But today, we all know that B-Pat, old B-Pat here, likes his rum and a few other things that some of the folks around here might know of on Utopia. Why don't we start this off with a little bit of a mood music? That would be nice. Welcome back, guys. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Missed you though. Love you to death, and glad to be back here. So today, well, actually, first of all, before we start that, if you guys remember from last episode, episode 3, if you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out ASAP right now, because we made this cloak of distortion right here, but we had no ender pearls, so we were not able to test it out, even though I had my eye on it. So that's what we're gonna do right now. If we look at this, I'll go over this one more time. Right click for invisibility, sneak to teleport, consumes ender pearls for its charge. Currently 0, yeah, okay. So we got some ender pearls. So first of all, we will try the right click. So let's take my armor off. So right now you can see my hand. We right click with this, and now I don't have it. As you can see that there's the buff of invisibility, but it is at 0, so that's kind of weird. But if we look on here, we see that there's currently 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. So that's actually very handy. You don't have to go through the process of brewing invisibility potions as long as you have lots of ender pearls. So that's an easy solution. And if we look at it again, oh holy crap, I feel so slow without my power armor on. Oh, that is crazy. And then if we sneak to teleport, I'm not okay, that worked. So you have to hold right click. Okay, well, I have no more ender pearls, but I had to hold shift and then right click, and that fixed it. So that's very cool. That is the cloak of distortion in a nutshell. Very, whoa, that must have just been server lag, but it looked like it duplicated. One other thing to note is that if you switch it between players, because it's not a buff on your actual player, it's a buff on the item. If you hand it to someone else, they can be invisible if there's still a charge remaining on it. So that's very cool if you need to switch between players. So let me do another intro here. Welcome to Drinking Games with B-Pat. Just kidding. But we are, in this episode, going to make some rum and beer, possibly? We're getting into the industrial craft 2, kind of the hidden corners of it, because not too many people know about it. Well, at least I searched it up on YouTube, and there wasn't actually that many tutorials, and I just got my hand back, and I've never loved my right hand more. Oh jeez, B-Pat. So this is, as we read the sign right here, the future site of the tavern. So you walk in here, this is the mining village. If I need remind you, this is the castle, if you guys are new subscribers. Why don't we, yeah. So that's basically what we've got so far, if that would load in. But it's pretty awesome. And then we got the mining town right here. So it's pretty awesome. And I'm loving it, basically. You think I'm dead? I'm not dead. Bam. In your face. So did kind of just set up the floor plan because I need something to work off, because I cannot look at pictures while I'm doing a Minecraft video because that kind of ruins the whole episode. So laid out the floor plan. There's going to be these things. This is the inside of the tavern, and then a roof connecting it, and then maybe a second story, and then also a bottom story to store all that beer and rum, as all pirates and Canadians should love. And if you're not Canadian, well then you probably like scotch, and no one likes scotch. Just kidding, we're not discriminating on alcohol here. So dug this out. This is where we're gonna put the brewery, I believe, like fermenters and stuff like that. I don't even know if we're gonna need fermenters, but who knows. Pretty big hole, because you can always fill in the roof, but it's pretty hard to add more room after you have built something. And I'm seeing creepers right around me. Is there actually creepers here? No. That's scary. Must be a cave right underneath us. So why don't we hop right into it, and we're gonna hop down to how you can make beer on Minecraft and play drinking games with BPAT, because I'm sure after I finish this I'm gonna invite some people over on this Utopia server to play some drinking games. So if we head back into the blacksmith that I built last episode, love the smokestack that Cento added. Let's start playing this again. Probably my jam. Besides, that's one of the good records besides Stall, or I think it's Stall, but that's what the B team uses. So you may be wondering, what is this? Why is it just in the attic? Well, I'll tell you why it's in the attic. This is a booze barrel, and this is the final product actually, where you can actually ferment things to get that beer and your rum. We look in this chest. We get these empty booze barrels, and they're made empty booze barrel right here. So you get 2 planks and then rubber wood in the middle. There's 2 kinds of rubber wood, but it's the one that looks like this. I believe it's the one that you actually tap. And then also what you're gonna need is scaffolding, and very simple 3 wood planks and sticks. I'm pretty sure you can't get easier than that. Even in Feed the Beast, can't get easier than that. Also, what you're gonna want is some stone mugs. It also goes along with our medieval theme, so that's very nice. And some tree taps. And I believe that's all we need. So I got my scaffolding, and I got my, that's an empty one. This one already has some stuff in it that I was working on before. But let's head out here and down into the basement of the tavern. No fall damage, like a boss. So what you want to do, take your scaffolding, place your empty booze barrel on top. You can't just place them normally, you have to put them on the scaffolding. So now you got this. And then you're wondering, what do you do with that? I want beer. I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Actually, we're not going to make beer. We're just going to make a rum this episode, because I guess we're feeling like being a pirate. Actually, the reason why is because to make beer, you need a crossbred plant called hops, which I did not make. Sorry, guys. But what we do have is infinite sugarcane, basically. So, infinite rum. And you may be asking, where's the rum? Well, the rum is right here. So what you're going to want to do, take sugarcane, right click on the barrel, takes 32 of it. If I break this, it is now a 32 liter booze barrel. You're going to want to let that sit for actually like 2 or 3 days, Minecraft days that is, and you will get a pretty good product. So far though, I'm going to have to research it, but so far it is pretty unpredictable how it works. Where's my other booze barrel? I think I have one in here. Oh, it's right there. Jeez. Okay, so this is the one that's been brewing for a while. And we got the 10 liter booze barrel. We're gonna take a stone mug. Oh! Totally forgot, guys. Forgot one part of the step. You know when those tree taps come in? They come in now. Head up to the attic. Look how cool this is. Damn, I wish I could build this good. So you take a tree tap, and you might be thinking, why do these have two different IDs? Well, I'll tell you why they have two different IDs. I don't know if it's just a glitch or not, but we have a problem. If you just make a tree tap like you're supposed to, okay, bad example. That's one that is already working. If we take, where'd the other tree tap go? Okay, back here. But what the problem is actually is that you can't place, if you're okay, now I just got it back. So I'm guessing this is the one. Yeah, so I'm right clicking on it. You can hear me frantically right clicking, and even on this one, not working. And it's pretty stupid. But if we go over here to a rubber tree, what you're gonna have to do is you're actually gonna have to use it on the tree first. You maybe even get some sticky resin in the process, and then they change IDs actually, and then it's really weird because I couldn't figure out how I got to this step, and then I couldn't figure out what to do next because the tree tap wouldn't place on it. But then I figured out you have to put it on the tree first, and then you can put it on there. And then you take your stone mug, and then you got some rum, bottoms up. And there we go. I just got resistance, fire resistance for about 30 seconds. And that's pretty good. So now that each time you take a drink, it takes out 1 liter. So we take another drink. Let's drink. Oh, look at this. Blindness. No, I'm scared. So you do get, oh geez, like, no. I wonder if we can even get some instant death. Because, ooh, I got resistance 3. Oh, that is very good. But there is positive effects, and then there's also the negative effects from the rum. So I guess if you were a pirate, you could handle this better. But I'm just a white Canadian boy, so unfortunately not. I don't think we're gonna get instant death, but one of the negative effects is that you can actually die instantly. And I believe we are out. I will be right back, guys. Oh, this is the morning after, guys. Just getting over that hangover. Don't drink that much rum, guys. So finally let all those buffs wear out, and we're back here. And I think what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna start laying out the idea of what the tavern is actually gonna look like. I'm gonna need to place some windows, but also what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna work on automating this. I'm not sure if it's totally possible with automating it because of the fermentation time, and there's not really a GUI when you like right click on it. So I'm not exactly sure. Either way, I'm gonna make this a really cool brewery and tavern with the cellar, with the basement, with all of the cool barrels and stuff, kegs of beer. I was disappointed though when I searched up kegs and there's nothing like that, something that kind of resembles a beer keg. But I'm gonna see what I can do with the micro blocks, and maybe make some stands. See if I can maybe shape them into looking like beer kegs. Either way, it's gonna be a really cool brewery. So I'm gonna build a little bit, get back to you in a second, and maybe we can finish off this episode. You know what, guys? You know what would be a nice way to end off this episode? Giving you guys just a little bit more of a taste of Utopia cubed server. The perfect paradise. Right here we got Cento's Viking village. Looks very cool. And right now this is the Mystacraft portal to the Founder's Henge. So we step through this portal and we're here. In the Twilight Forest we have, this is going to be the Great Mista Hall, which is not done yet, but this is pretty cool. It's like a henge. Very cool, very cool. Me and Cento are right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to the spawn portal and check that out, because I don't think I've showed you guys actually. This is the first thing you see. Let these chunks load up. And we fly up. And bam. How cool is that? Props to Mally, because I'm pretty sure that's who built it. That looks like really cool. I don't think this has a functional use yet. Not sure who built it, but it looks, whoa. I feel like that just got built in like less than 2 days, because I was here just like 2 days ago and I did not see that, unless I was just totally oblivious. Yeah, let's check this out. This is cool. Very nice, classic, looks like kind of like a housing thing for new players, for like all the people. That is cool. I'm digging that. Oh, like the moon. Let's take this. Let me take a screenshot of that. That honestly looks like the perfect paradise. Why don't we head over here? Not sure what this is. I'm guessing that needs to be moved. If we walk over here, I'm sure it would be faster to just fly, but you know, you gotta get the feel of things. And I know for a fact this is what Cento built. Looks very good. And that is what Ron thing. He made a honeycomb into the side of the thing, because he's very much doing the bees, and that is really cool. I'm not sure what he's using this for yet. This looks very cool though. Very cool. So mostly just looks like a library, but I'm digging it. Good job, Cento. I really like your building style. So yeah. Don't know what that is. Nothing important. This is what mondefs built over here. We won't rush running or flying. And someone's got a nice tree farm right there. But this is a scrap generator, I think. As well, the smoke tax from the Twilight Forest, giving that awesome total feel. And like a industrial dock off the side too. Very cool. Scrapatron. Exactly. 2,500 subscriber moment. Congrats. Very cool. So yeah, this just makes a lot of scrap, but the presentation is amazing. And I think we'll just go check out that big building. As Utopia is pretty new, we still haven't done much for spawn. And that looked like a blue creeper that just despawned. Some windmill over there. And free XP. Thank you for the sign, Cento. That is very, very cool. Right here we got the XPBs, which level you up pretty damn fast, and it is freaking epic. So I'm wondering what this is. I really need to swap out my armor with force field emitter armor, because right now I'm so heavy, if I move forward while holding my jetpack, I fall down. This is very cool though. Very cool. Well, that has been it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and come over for some drinking games with BPAT sometime. See you guys next time.